Hello ladies, this is actually the fourth time I've tried to do this video. I can't get past the first few words, so I'm just going to admit that and we're going to roll with this. Most of you know we have a morning Bible study every Monday morning, and in that morning Bible study we're studying the names of God. And this week we started looking at the name of God, the El Roi, some pronounce it the El Roi, E-L-R-O-I, and it means the God who sees. And this one was a special one to me because I just need to know that God sees me personally. I use an example of, we talked about like the presence of God, how God is always there and His eyes are on everyone. We know that there's not a thing that happens in this universe that God is not aware of. But sometimes when I think of that, I'm like, well then, how does He like care about me in my house, or when I'm in my closet praying, or in my bed with the covers over my head crying over something? How do I know that He really sees me? And this is what I likened it to. I taught school for 15 years, and I had second grade for quite a few of those years. And at the end of the year, we would have field day. And being a teacher, you don't get to go to a lot of the things. Well, you don't get to go anything as your kids have, because you're always with another group. You can't really ask off for school because, okay, well, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. I could never see my kids in their own school things. Well, field day, all the grades were out on the same field. And, you know, when my kids, Jonathan and Erica, were like first and third grade, second and fourth grade, I could see them at times when we had this field day. And so we'd go out on field day, and I'd have my class. And I was very involved with my class, and I was watching what was going on and making sure they were behaving and they were getting to their games and getting to their snack. All the while, you know, I was watching them. My eyes were on them. But can I tell you this? That my eyes would go over across the field to see little Jonathan, maybe running his little race. Or I'd look over here and I'd see Erica pulling her rope in the tug of war, and my heart was there. Yes, my heart was with my students, and I was watching that and enjoying that time. But I'm going to tell you, my heart, the apple of my eye was on my son and my daughter. And I just would just get so excited when I'd see them, and that was where my love was. It's like that with God. His eyes are all over, watching and taking care of things. But, you know, His eyes are especially on His children, Let me just encourage you today. Hagar in the Old Testament was the one that gave God this name, a woman who twice ran away to the desert, the wilderness, and found herself just curled up crying, wondering if God saw her, and finding out that God did see her. Ladies, God sees you. One of the down things of being involved with women's ministry is I know a lot of the difficult things that some of you ladies are going through. And it's very burdensome. And I feel the responsibility at times to just take that burden and just try to help you and fix you. But I can't. But I can tell you this. God sees exactly where you are. He sees the difficulties. He sees the hurts. He sees the burdens. He sees the challenges. He sees that, and He's doing exactly what He knows is best for you. El Roi, God who sees you. Rest in that today, ladies.